Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing? Pastor
Hey,
Edward, how are you? Happy New Year 2025. Oh my God, I
yes,
see the
indeed.
2025 as the background. Wow.
Yes,
Always have
indeed.
fancy back. You always have fancy background, Pastor Edward.
I'm
We
only
ready
thinking you need to
to
start sharing
explode.
some.
Okay,
You need to start sharing some.
thank you. Yes. Thank you, Nick, for this great video. Oh my God. You need to post that. Post it on the on the WhatsApp group.
I will.
Okay, great, great. Okay, so Pastor Edward, you have
Right.
the stage. You know,
Hey,
we know what
it's
we're
him
gonna
or him.
do.
It's him or him that has the stage right now.
Exactly.
Him
We
or him
welcome
has the stage.
everyone to the Zoom English Zoom tonight. Yes.
Indeed.
We see
Everyone.
CJ with us. Oh my God. Momentum morning leader. Yeah.
Awesome.
Welcome, welcome.
Awesome. Definitely. Okay, then.
Okay, I'm gonna count on the three. I got my him or him. Yes,
Okay.
indeed. Yes. Eh,
Okay.
All right. So who's gonna do him or time? Why is everybody with their him or him? Oh my God. So open your mic, open your video. So let's do him or time. It's good for you
Emo
guys. Get
time.
your him or him. You're gonna sleep very well tonight.
Hmm.
On the count of three. Oh, we have Miss Carol. Bravo, Miss Carol.
Okay, Miss
Okay.
Carol.
Happy New Year
Hey,
to you,
Happy
Miss
New Year,
Carol.
Carol.
Happy New Year to all of you guys. Him or time. On the count of three. One, two, and three,
Three.
and
Go.
go. You better get your him or him out there, guys. It's
Mm-hmm.
cold. You see the
Mm-hmm.
Georgia. How many degrees in Georgia? Oh my God, I'm freezing.
Looks
Mm.
like what? 28, I believe.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine in
Mm-hmm.
Canada? The Canada people, they are freezing.
Ooh.
Mm.
Wow. Wow. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay, got
Mm.
it, Pastor Edward.
Okay.
I'm ready for you now.
Okay. Okay.
We have some new people on the Zoom tonight, so we may
Mm-hmm.
get them, with the composition plan. We had a great video. Oh my God, that's amazing video to share with our prospect, so they can understand Atomy. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You enjoying your him, Pastor Edward, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. I'm trying to get all I can out of it. I tell you.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
every bit, every drop.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to kind of like rub it out, kind of
Mm-hmm.
rub it out, and then just like it'll
Yeah,
seep out a little bit.
yeah, I got all mine out. Yes. Some people they take a scissors
Hmm.
and then they open the sachet and then they rub it, wherever they have pen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah. So nothing is
Oh,
wasted. Mm-hmm.
oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna start doing that.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
Yep.
start doing that. Definitely.
All right.
So we,
Ready.
so we have some new people on tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
since we have some new people on tonight, do anybody have a testimony in 2025?
mm-hmm.
Let's let's wake up this evening with a couple of good testimonies. Anything interesting happened over the holidays? You can just raise your hand or just unmute your mic. Oh, okay. Well, okay, we got some. Yeah. All right. Can you share your testimony on this evening? You can unmute your mic. Is that Louise?
Hello, bonsoir.
Lewis. Okay.
Hello, bonsoir.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Avec nous toutes.
This is English class. So
Oh, this is the English.
Yeah,
Say the
English.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, my testimony is just regarding the sponge. That I didn't know that about it. I was trying it, so I bought it. So when I started using it, and it was amazing.
Oh, you're talking about let's see here.
The sponge, yeah, the sponge.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sponge, the blue one.
Yeah, the one.
And then I
Right.
used to use the middle one that I used to buy at Walmart, Publix. But I
Yeah.
don't think I would use that anymore. So it seemed like the sponge did everything.
Right. You're
Wow,
the
wow.
first. I mean, I use the sponge too, you know, and they're very inexpensive.
You want to share your screen, Pastor Edward, with the sponge?
And
Yeah.
right, I will. Let's see here. Okay, that's an Azamon right there. Let me go to here. Go to shopping mall and go to here. Yeah, yeah, definitely. You know, so tonight it gets to be honorable mention, the sponge. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I would encourage everybody to use it. It's man, it's the other one I'm kind of afraid of it. The one that I use, the middle one, as I think that when you use it, there might be some stay in there, but in this one, it's free of
Right,
of things that can get you sick. But this one is very amazing.
right. I see it. It says antibacterial, and it's
Antibacterial.
hybrid. Right. Uh-huh. I have a what do you call it? Let me see. Like my oven and my countertop oven, I use that. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that
Yeah,
that
and
is
yeah, and, and the good
99.9%.
yeah, the good thing
You
about it
Yeah,
said
too
seven.
is
that one is safe. That one is
yeah,
very safe. I would encourage everybody to use it instead of using the one that I bought at Publix or Walmart or other places. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
that was my testimony. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, the good thing
Thank
about
you.
the sponge too, Pastor, is that even though you leave it on your countertop, it does not leave an after smell by constant use. So that's the one thing I love about it as well. Mhm. With the other
Right.
ones, like the ones you were seeing, like the ones at Walmart and other stores,
Mm-hmm.
after a while, a constant using it, they start to really have a very bad odor. Mhm.
Right. Right. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. Like I say, I use it a lot. Those sponges, you know, I like them. They got that curve to them. They're comfortable in your hand, you know, and they feel comfortable when you're using them. You know, it cleans out those metal screens, uh, and you know, it doesn't rip apart or anything like that. And that abrasion part right there, you know, doesn't scratch your dishes up or anything like that. But it sure enough gets them clean though, and that's for sure. It really gets them clean. So thank you for bringing that testimony. Is there any other testimony that we have on this evening? Well, I want to share this one. I want to pull this one up here, and it's on cancer.
Original official Rashida Omalade Sule. Today we're going to be talking about Hemohim. Many of you that know me know that I am so into natural living. I am right now at Natural Defense, which is the amazing smoothie shop next to the house, and I'm going to introduce the owner to you because she is doing a phenomenal job by making sure that all of her items in the store are 100% authentic. So, and then we're gonna have a testimony by one of our customers who came walking into the store for something totally different, and she's been blessed ever since.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Mona at Natural Defense Store in 1195 Fox Chicom Road in Lawrenceville, Georgia. It is a great pleasure for me to introduce to you great products which called Hemohim. Last year, there was a customer walking to the store and she had an amazing experience. And I would like to introduce to you Miss Sarah Anderson.
Hello, my name is Tara Anderson, and I just wanted to explain about this time last year. I walked into Natural Defense Store looking for a smoothie, and I met Miss Mona, and I asked her, do you have a smoothie? And she said yes, and I said, well, can you give me something that gives me energy? And she said, okay, but before I tell you what she was going to give me, let me just explain my story. About a year ago, I walked into my doctor's office in April, and I had to get a mammogram, just a simple checkup. And next thing I know, my doctor tells me the test came back, they found something, and I need to see a breast doctor. I went to see my breast doctor, and they said it came back where I had stage 2 breast cancer. Alarming, scared, nervous. I just took the decision, spoke with God about it, and then that's where it led to Miss Mona. Miss Mona, when I came in there, she said, if you need something retiring, a customer of mine in Paris had cancer, and she took Hemohim. And it alarmed me because this is my first time walking in the store, and she never met me, but she's telling me something about cancer, so I know this was God given to me because the Hemohim, she introduced it to me, I tasted it, and I took it, and I started taking it, and now my cancer is gone. Thank you to Hemohim, and thank you to Miss Mona. Now this Hemohim, I just want to show you that it is real, and I just opened it up, and once I open it up, I just go ahead and drink it. That's it.
I just want to thank you so much for letting everyone know what Hemohim has done for you. Guys, I have told you over and over again about Hemohim. Do not wait until it is too late. You have to be able to start this early. This is the reason why they always tell people to take, get your mammogram. Is it once a year?
Yes.
Get your mammogram done once a year. Make sure that, you are able to catch this stuff early if it's something that is also something that you're going through or need here for. Ms. Tara, so when you were using a Hemohim, how many Hemohim were you using per day?
I would use about 3 Hemohims a day.
3?
About 3,
Okay.
yes.
And this was at stage 2?
Stage 2,
Okay.
yes.
So when did you realize, like, how long after you started using Hemohim did you realize that the blood was different, something was different about it?
When I would go to my doctor's office, and they would take my blood, and they would ask me what's going on, because most times with cancer, you have bad blood.
Yeah.
And my blood came back really, really well, so they really questioned me about it.
Yeah, how long after?
About probably a week or so.
A week after you started using the Hemohim?
Yes.
Hemohim, 3 a
Yes.
day.
Yes.
This is, it's because, you see, when I tell people about Hemohim and tell them what Hemohim can do, they are more like, oh, because they figure I don't have anything. So when a person like you is actually saying that, I just went to my doctor's office, got diagnosed with this stuff, and God just let me. Tell me the story about how you just felt like eating smoothie. Like,
One day.
everything tastes like what?
Yeah, everything tastes like metal when you have cancer. And one day I just had a taste for a smoothie, and I was a Groupon freak. So I was looking, and then I just came, and Miss Mona wasn't on Groupon, but her address pulled up. When I
Wow.
walked in, and she about it, and I was like, her smoothies were excellent, but the Hemo Hem like this,
Yeah, it's not the greatest of tastes,
but it's the best thing for you. I'm telling you, it's the best thing for you. So I'm glad. I'm glad. That's why I want everybody.
I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna stop that right there. It is the best thing for you. That Hemo Hem. It is, so off the chain, and we all need to be taking it on a daily basis because there are a lot of different type of viruses that are out there, and um, they have the norovirus that have picked up out there, and it kind of like affects your stomach. So we need that Hem already, let's say, in us, as far as that is concerned. And so I want y'all to keep that in mind, that you need to keep your body fortified. And they were saying that I heard on the radio that there's a new virus over in China, but it's affecting all the kids. So all the other countries that are, let's say, around China are closing their borders to China. So just like we did with COVID and everything, we kept our bodies, let's say, fortified to end the type of, pandemic. Hey, our flagship is, first of all, we believe our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, indeed, and we stay in covenant with His Word. And the other thing is Hemo Hem. On the box, it will say 2 a day. So if you have a long and active, let's say vigorous day, then you might need to do a third one, because vitamins and minerals are made to burn, And when you have, let's say, stress, stress can burn, so much, within. So keep that in mind about the Hemo Hem. You want to have it already in your body, I'm hoping I'm making sense here. Now, do anybody have any comment on our Hemo Hem?
I have a question.
Okay.
Has anybody experienced going to the bathroom real regular with it?
It does detox. So,
You're right.
oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Yes.
Going to the bathroom, that's a good thing right there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
kind of uncontrollable, like a little bit. So, has anybody experienced that?
Can I say something?
Please do.
Yes.
I just started taking Hemohim just a week ago, and I have a problem. I'm a diabetic, and the medication that they give me, it constipates me. So I took one Hemohim, and it went straight to my bowels, and it made me go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I'm no longer, and I just been taking it. I just been taking it maybe a week, not even a week.
Right.
It is really good for me.
Yeah.
And plus, my energy has improved, and I just been taking it a week, and I'm so.
Now, along with the Hemo Hem, are you doing the probiotics and prebiotics to build your gut up?
Yes.
You are. How many of those you do a day?
One.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's a good thing right there.
And the noni.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How much of the noni do you do?
The 1 cup for what come with it. Hmm.
The 1 cup full?
I was doing
Okay.
2 hymns and 2 nones, but it got to be a serious problem, so I'm doing 1 and 1
Wait a
now.
minute. Oh, okay. I just want to say you did two new. Okay. Okay. I can see.
Hmm.
I can. And you did on an empty stomach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and when I
Yeah.
ate, when I ate, it was on and popping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I
I, I noticed that when I'm taking it, I space it out. The
mm,
hemohim, in the morning, then the noni, the another part of the day, and then I have the thistle, and I try to space them out, even when taking medication and whatever. And I noticed that helps a lot when you space it out and not take them together. That's for me now. I noticed that. Mm.
yeah. And the noni juice, because it's been fermented, it
Mm-hmm.
has a it has an increasing amount um of those, good florals for your gut. So
Okay.
increasing amount, you know, that's good for your gut, or
Okay.
the probiotics, because it's fermented.
Oh.
Um, yeah, because if I do it a full cup in the morning on an empty stomach, oh yeah,
Mm. Oh. Okay.
definitely.
All
Yeah,
right.
so you learning. So you was doing you was taking a protocol for diabetes.
No, I didn't have any. I don't have any problems, but I just hear everybody saying do a preventive. So I just did the
Oh, okay,
him and the noni in the morning, and the hemo him in the
okay,
evening. But I stopped the hemo him in the evening. So I kept it in the morning, but it's still like serious. Hmm.
uh-huh, okay, right, yep,
Okay.
yep,
I know what to do now. Don't take both together.
right,
Okay.
yeah, that'll work right there.
We'll see.
Oh,
Okay. Thank you.
okay, thank you for sharing.
Hmm.
See,
Can
when
I
you,
ask one question, please?
yes,
Please. Yes. I have my wife. She's diabetic, but one time she was trying the noni because it's
mhm.
kind of sweet. She's like worried, and I now also see there's a new um I think bitter melon card, and I just want to know if she can take him because I tried to tell her that it's okay, but she said it's too sweet. If she's diabetes, why taking the noni? But I would like to ask some advice if she can take the noni and the new bitter melon and the glucose bananas, please.
Okay. Now you said she tasted it and she said, "Oh, that's too sweet," right?
Yes, sir.
It's not that the noni juice has, shot her sugar levels up, right?
No.
Okay, right, yeah, you know, yep. Which is true. That noni juice is going to help. That's all a part of our protocol that we use, um, which is the noni juice. And what I need to do is, to let her know. Um, I need to put the video of someone that has a testimony. Um, I need to put that in the chat so that you can send that to her to give her confidence. And one of the things that, let me put it in there. Okay. And I'm going to put this in the chat. And this is what she needs to see. Um, Let me put this in the chat. Okay. Let me go with chat. Meeting group chat. Okay. Wrong link. go back to the video, and so this is going to be very important. It's going to go to, oh, let me do it like this. Okay, I'm getting ready to put it in the chat right now. Okay. All right, you see that link that I sent you? That I put in the chat?
Yes, I see it. Thank you.
Yeah, that one you're gonna need to save. Here's the reason why right here.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Okay.
you indeed.
All right. My name is Minnie Price. I was brought into this company with Tracy Wilson and Andy Jeffers. And I kid you not, I've been diabetic with diabetes ever since 1994. And I never had a reading below 7, my AC below 7. And I started with the noni juice and with the him and the Korean ginseng. And I went to my diabetic doctor today, and she told me that my A1C was 5.3. She said it's just like you don't even have diabetes.
Praise the
And I was
Lord.
like, wow, I was so excited because I never had a reading of A1C that low. Okay, I was taking 2 packs a day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon on the Korean ginseng. 1 in the morning and
Okay,
1 in the afternoon.
okay. One morning, and so on this regimen, how long were you on this regimen before you went back to the doctor?
About a month.
Okay, so
Well,
you,
I was on about 3 months, but when I went to the doctor, so that added up by about 3 months.
okay, so therefore, when you're talking about 2 a day, you were going through 1 box of Hong Song Dong a month.
Yes, something like that. Yeah, and then I also
Okay,
was doing the noni juice too.
right. And only juice in the hemohim.
Yes,
Right. Uh-huh. See, y'all, I'm hoping that y'all are writing this down. And hemohim, how many packs of the hemohim were you doing a day?
the him, I was doing like 1 pack a day with that.
Oh,
But the
what?
Korean, I was doing 2 packs.
Right, the ginseng. The
Yeah,
Hong
the
Song
Korean.
Dong, yeah, uh-huh. And then you say you were doing the noni juice, right?
Right.
Okay,
Twice a
let's
day.
see here. Okay, twice a day. Let me see here. Now, were you doing a half a cup or a whole cup? You know that
I
little
have
cup
a
that
cup.
comes with it? You're doing a
I had
half a
yeah,
cup.
right.
Okay, okay. All right, you're doing a half a cup. Interesting. Oh, sucky now.
That's what I
My,
said.
my, my, my. To God be the glory. Yes, indeed.
Amen.
Okay. Okay. So uh, that's what's in that link right there. Now, so you've been over to the Global Mall, right? Can you hear me? Where'd it go? Because I know you mentioned the bitter melon. Um,
Oh, you were
in the
talking to me?
yes,
Yes.
you,
Yes.
you
I'm
you were
sorry.
talking about the bitter melons over in the Global Mall. I want to go to the Global Mall for a second. The reason why I say that is because before the reason why they made the bitter melon was to complement the glucose care. And I remember seeing a video on it. The glucose care was was the first product that they put out was the glucose care. Yeah, it's coming up here in a second. All right, let me Let me log in. And now make sure that she's checking her numbers, you know, because it's that any type of medication is made to take them numbers down. But if your normals are normal, then you have to make a decision then. But yeah, as you know, you got the Atomy blood sugar cut, which is the bilirubin. But what this does, you use two of these after 1 hour after your biggest meal. But at the end of the day, you use, and see, we have testimonies on that glucose care too. At the end of the day, 2 hours after your last meal, you use the glucose care. Those items. And those that use the glucose care and the bilirubin, they don't use the Hongsong because this has the red ginseng in there. And it's like a 30-day supply. You only take 1 pack 2 hours afterward. So if you did this and the Hemo-Hem, the bilirubin, and the glucose care, and the noni juice, but like I say, only do a half a cup of the noni juice twice a day. But be sure to check your numbers. You want to have some way to know your numbers, because you can wake up the next morning and your everything is normal. You're looking good. So that's when you have to make a decision. All right. So
Thank you.
we're gonna do. You're quite welcome. We that's what we do. We're very compassionate, and we believe in customer success, and and teamwork. Indeed. So we're gonna flip it right now. We're gonna flip everything at this time, and we're gonna go into our compensation plan on the business side. So those that want to know a little bit more about the business, we have something for you. Okay, here's Atomy.
Hello, everybody. My name is Alfonso Macias. I am a Diamond Master here in Atomy, and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about our compensation plan, why it is so unique, and why it is one of the best opportunities available today. Now, before we go into the actual numbers and how we make money within Atomy, I'd like to start off with our principles. These are the pillars and the values of this company, and this is one of the things that actually drew me into working with Atomy. A lot of companies view us as dollar signs. They view people as dollar signs. What can this person do for me? And in Atomy, it's not that. We're taught to actually cherish people. And that's actually the first point of the company motto, which is cherish the spirit. It's appreciating people for who they are, not what they can do for me. So it doesn't matter whether you're Black, white, Latino, Asian, if you're older, if you're younger, we truly cherish the spirit of every single person. The second point is create the vision. We have to know where we're going. It's creating that destination and that direction, okay, of where we want to go in life. I'd like to give the example of, when you order an Uber or you jump in a taxi. If the taxi driver asks you, so where do you want to go? And you just say, I don't know, anywhere. What do you think is going to happen? That taxi driver is going to take you around and around and around, probably drive you for hours and take your money. So you're going to waste a lot of time and a lot of money in the process just because you didn't know where you were going. So Atomy teaches us to create that vision so that we know exactly where we're heading. Follow the faith. A lot of what we do is building for a future. So although we may not see the fruits of our labor immediately, okay, we're starting to plant so that way we can go ahead and sow, okay, we can reap what we're sowing in the future. So we have to walk in faith. And lastly is servant humility. Nobody likes working with people that have pride, people that are stuck up. And within Atomy, the people that grow the most are the people that serve their team with humility. It's being humble. It's putting people's needs before your own. Now, in addition to this, what makes Atomy so easy to do is that we have an amazing vehicle, which are the products. Now, the Mastige strategy is absolute quality. That means that we get the absolute best quality products, but we get it at the lowest price. So we're not sacrificing one or the other. We're actually getting the best of both worlds. And a great example of this is people, a lot of times when they want to buy a product, they automatically think if it's not costing me a lot of money, it's probably not a good product. But we have such an honest company like Atomy that's been able to get the best of the entire world and make it affordable and accessible to each one of its members globally. Now, the proof is in the pudding, right? Why can we say that? Well, it's because, we actually have the best selling products. Our HemoHim, which is our start product, has been the #1 best selling item in direct sales for 5 consecutive years. This is across the entire industry, okay? And not just on the healthcare side, but also on the beauty side. Our Absolute Skincare has been the #3 best-selling cosmetics in direct sales. Okay, this is extremely important because it backs up the claims that we have the best products, and they're of course affordable and accessible because a lot of people are purchasing them. Another example is our Atomy toothbrush. This toothbrush is not just an ordinary toothbrush. It has microscopic gold particles. It's antibacterial. It's got soft bristles. And just in 2019 alone, which was actually 2 years ago now, okay, there was 1 sold every second, 30 million sales records. Okay, you can only imagine the actual numbers today. Okay, this is the quality of products that we're talking about. Now, if that's not enough for you, okay, to understand that the products that we have and what our vehicle is allows us really to do this business in a huge way and get huge results is our return rate. Okay, within Atomy, we are not obligated, okay, to pay for a membership, to spend a certain amount monthly or get on an auto ship program. And even still, even though people are not obligated to buy, we have the lowest return rate of 0.19%, where the average of the industry is actually 3%. Okay, that's 30 times, almost 30 times the amount, okay, that our competitors, or not even competitors, but other companies in the industry, okay, have in returns. So if we're not obligating people to buy, and we also have one of the lowest return rates, what does that say about the product? It means that we have a good product that people not only are buying, but they're rebuying. Now, we have an amazing marketing plan, and there's such an ease of business. We don't charge people for their virtual offices or their back offices. We don't charge membership fee. There's no renewal fees. There's no monthly obligated purchasing. There's no maintenance fee. There's absolutely no fee whatsoever. All this is changing stores. A lot of the products that you use on a daily basis, whether it's that you brush your teeth, it's that you take a shower, which I'm sure everybody watching this video right now brushes their teeth and takes a shower. Am I right? So all we're doing is just moving stores, and we're not really trying to get people to buy products out of the ordinary that they use on a daily basis. Okay, these are products that you and I and everybody we know uses on a daily basis, and we're not charging them to have access to these products. They're simply just, instead of buying at their local store, they're going now and they're buying online on the Atomy store. Now, one of the most attractive things about the Atomy compensation plan is that it works off of a global binary system. What does that mean? That means that we create a left group and we create a right group, but we have a global binary system. That means that we can register and sign people up from anywhere in the world, absolutely anywhere, from across the country, without having to leave your home. And I know that right now, this is 2021, and we're living in the middle of a pandemic. And this is something that's affecting everybody globally. A lot of people can't go out. A lot of people are on lockdown. A lot of people want to minimize contact. They don't want to go buy at the store and risk getting, catching the virus. So what are we able to do? We're able to actually order anything that we need, okay, from the comfort of our living room. But we're also able to share this opportunity with people all over the world. So that means that the growth of your business is not dependent on whether you can leave the house or not, or whether, you're just within your city. No, you can be in the United States and you can register people from Mexico and from Japan and from Korea and from Australia. And any time that they buy their toothpaste, their toothbrush, their omega-3s, their supplements, you're going to get credit for that. That is the beauty of this business. And on top of that, if that's not enough, this is an unlimited model. That means that we don't have levels. You can register all the way as deep as you want, and every single purchase is going to count. Now, aside from that, we also have a division or separation of the company's profit. Now, this is one of my favorite parts because the company takes all of its profits globally, not just in the country that you find yourself in. Okay, this is why we root every time that there's a new country that's opening up in Atomy. Because when a new country opens up, it means that there's going to be more sales that's going to be allocated. There's going to be more profit. So the company takes 70% of that profit and it automatically separates it for its members. Now, this is huge, okay, because it's taking 70% and making it accessible to every single one of us to be able to earn. Now, how does that 70% get broken down? Well, 44% of that gets broken down into general commission, which is money that we can make on a daily basis. We also have our mastership bonuses, and these are additional bonuses for growing and helping people within Atomy. And then we have our education centers. And this is basically if you'd like to open up an office where you're training people, teaching people, the company will even pay you for training other Atomy members. And Atomy retains 30% of its profits, of course, for all operational costs. So we have 3 different ways that we can earn income. The question is, how much of that, or which one of those 3, or how many of those 3 do you want to take advantage of? Now, I want to go ahead and get started off with the basics of our point value system. Every product that's available in the Atomy store has PVs, or point values, that are associated with it. Okay, and this goes from makeup all the way to the supplements, every single product. So anytime that you purchase a product on the Atomy store, you are automatically going to start accumulating PVs, or accumulating those points. Now, the beautiful thing about Atomy is that these points never reset. Okay, so you don't start from 0 every single month. This is accumulative for life. And we're going to see that how that accumulates, and we even have a cap, okay, as to how many points we can accumulate, but we are not required to purchase a certain amount every single month. So if you're buying the Atomy HemoHim product, that's going to give you 54,600 points. If you buy the probiotics, you now just added another 20,000 points to your personal point accumulation. Now, I'd like to show you a little bit about how our general commission works. So there's 2 things to keep focused on right now. First off, it's the personal points, which you can see up top. Okay, and second, it's the group points, which you can see over here. Now, on the personal points, remember, I was saying that you accumulate points for every purchase, right? And you saw that just one product like HemoHim gives you almost 60,000 points. Well, the first level you want to get to is an agent, which is when you have purchased 300,000 points of product. As you continue to buy, because you're going to fall in love with the Atomy products, you then move on to special agent when you get to 700,000 personal points. As you continue to buy, because you're buying and trying so many more of the products that Atomy has to offer, you reach distributor when you've accumulated 1.5 million points. And then you reach exclusive distributor when you reach 2.4 million points. Now, when you get to that point, you don't accumulate any more points, okay? Now, this is huge because you don't have to keep buying under your account. You just want to buy one product a year to keep your account active. But after that, what does the company do? They say, well, you know, we want you to help your team members. And so now you're able to actually buy the things that you're using on a monthly basis under your team members' accounts. Of course, you're receiving the product, but now you're actually giving or adding to the points that your group is creating. Now, I want you to take a look right here on this side, and you see that we have a left group and we have the right group. Now, every time that your left and right group reach 300,000 points, that's the first level, okay? And this is not bound by time, okay? So this is not that it resets at the end of the month. No, it's just as soon as both legs or both groups reach 300,000 points, if you are at the agent level, congratulations, you just made $60 that day. And the cycles here within Atomy are daily. So every day, if on Monday you reach 300,000 points on your right, 300,000 points on your left, you just made $60 that day. Now we can do this every day. If our groups are growing, they're loving the product they're buying, and we have 300,000 points that are coming in every single day, that means that you're now making $60 a day, okay, in passive income. Okay, this is income that you start to receive while you sleep because you've created a network of consumers. Now, as you continue to grow, and so are your groups are going to continue to grow. People are going to be sharing about this opportunity and these amazing products. In a day when you get 700,000 points, remember, the consumption is growing. So 700,000 points on the left, 700,000 points on the right. Okay, and you have 700,000 personal points. Congratulations, you just made $120 that day. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know what job you're currently working, but think about how much you're making on a daily basis, right? And has that changed at all over the last 5 years? Do you expect that that's going to give you or double in the amount of daily income that you're making? Probably not. Okay, that's the answer to most people's situations. And with Atomy, we actually have the ability to continue to make more money. Now, I want you to take a look over here. Okay, once you start getting into your team making 1.5 million points on each leg, you're now making $240. This can be every single day, okay? All the way to right here, $1,200 a day. So we do have a cap in our general commission of $50,000 a month. Now, a lot of people say, well, that's a little bit unfair. Why do we get capped? It's the opposite. It's actually very fair because in a lot of companies, it's always the people at the top that are making the money and the people down at the bottom, okay, they're getting pennies. And the people at the top are taking all the money. So what does this do is it offers everybody an equal opportunity to get to the same level and make the same amount of money. Now, the funny thing is most of the times the people that complain about, you know, oh, there's a cap, they've usually never made $50,000 a month with any company. So I'd like to encourage you, before you get upset over the cap, let's get to making $50,000 a month on the general commission, and I guarantee you, you're not going to be upset. So this is a little bit about the general commission. This is how we're able to make money every single day, and this is the fundamental platform, okay, of earning income in Atomy. How does that come about? Simply by buying and recommending and building your network of consumers. Now, in addition to that, we also have mastership bonuses. Okay, these are bonuses that you receive as you start to grow in leadership, as you start to build your team. Now, remember, we took 20% of that 70% that the company allocates, and this is how it gets broken down. 10% of that 20% gets actually allocated to the very first level, which is sales master. So the company wants everybody to succeed, and they want you to start seeing that success and that income as soon as possible. That's why the biggest portion is allocated to the first level. Now, from there, we have 7 different mastership levels, which we're going to be looking at right now. Okay, that goes from sales master all the way to the goal, which is imperial master. And we're going to see how exactly those bonuses get divvied up. Now, first off, how do you get to sales master? Well, the very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have 700,000 personal points. That means that you've accumulated, you've bought a lot of product, and through that, you now have 700,000 personal points in your account. And remember, you have your left group, you have your right group, and you within a 2-week period, the qualification periods for mastership bonuses is from the 1st to the 15th of every month and from the 16th to the end of each month. So you have 2 opportunities to qualify every month. And if within one of those 2-week periods, your left group generates 2.5 million points and your right group generates the same 2.5 million points, which is an average of approximately about 170,000 points per day on each leg, then you qualify for Sales Master. Congratulations. When you get to Sales Master, first off, you get these promotional gifts as a one-time gift. So you actually get a box of Hemohim, you get a box of a set of the Fame, and you get an evening care set because the company wants you to stay healthy. They want you looking good. So you're going to get these gifts as a promotional gift. And now you're starting to look at approximate bonuses of about $900 a month. Now, this is split within each 2-week period. which is about $450 just in bonus every 2 weeks. And remember that aside from these bonuses, we're also generating commission, right? On the general commission side, because we have 2.5 million points that came in that 2-week period on our left and our right. So how much money is a sales master making? A sales master is making an average of $2,000 to $4,000 a month. And that is just the first level, okay, of the masterships. So I want you to think about this. People that you know, maybe yourself, how much are you making at your job on a monthly basis? And how much time are you having to give to your job every single week? Well, with Atomy, once you start building, you start to create residual and passive income. This is the beautiful thing about this company, is that you work hard for a period of time so that way you can reap the rewards later. Now, this isn't where it stops. From here on out, you can see that, to reach this first mastership, you're actually getting here by the accumulation of points in your group. It's people buying products within your group. And remember, they're not obligated. They're buying because they want this product. Now, the next level is Diamond Master. When you first get to Diamond Master, you're also going to get some promotional gifts. You're going to get another box of HemoHim, another box of the Fame skincare set, another box of the evening skincare set, and you're also going to get a free tablet, okay? Because the company wants you to continue to grow and wants you to develop in your business, and you're definitely going to need it in order to talk to the team and manage all of your points. Now, how do you get to Diamond Master? Well, now you're going to want to be at 1.5 million personal points. Okay, and now it's not so much about you focusing on just generating points or just getting people to buy. Now what you want to do is you want to develop, you want to grow your team. So you want to create 2 sales masters on your left group and 2 sales masters on your right. What does that mean? You want to take 2 people with you that have the same vision, have the same spirit, they want to grow, they want to change their life, and you're going to help them get to your level. How beautiful is that? Investing in people so that way they can be successful. When that happens, you're going to have some awesome and some very happy team members, right? They're going to be making money, but now you're making more money. Why? Because the Diamond Master makes an approximate bonus of $1,500 a month. Broken down into 2-week periods, it's about $750 every 2 weeks. And the estimated monthly income that a Diamond Master makes is between $4,000 to $8,000 a month. That is the range of the average income in the United States. And this is just the second level. And I can tell you, it's not difficult. It's not difficult. I started the business, actually doing the business, May 26th of 2020. Today, it is February 10th, 2021. And I was able to get to Diamond Master by December of last year. It's not difficult. You can do it. There's nothing special that I have that you all don't have. So it's just about dedication. It's about hard work, and it's about the desire to succeed. Now, we're not stopping here, right? This is good income. This supplements most people in the United States income. And if you're living in another country, it most likely would probably supplement your income as well. But we want to continue to grow. So as we go into the third mastership, that is Sharon Rose Master. What do we want to do? We want to be at 2.4 million personal points. Now, remember, this is the cap. That means that for every mastership on out, we don't have to continue to grow in personal points, right? We've reached that cap. But what we want to do is we want to help the 2 sales masters that we have on our right and the 2 sales masters on our left. We want to help them to become Diamond Masters, which was the position that we were in. When we help them get to that point, we now reach Sharon Rose Master. Now, this is where it starts getting really nice, because when you first get to Sharon Rose Master, you get $2,000 cash and you get a vacation for 2. So Atomy wants to make sure that you're enjoying, you go take a breather, you've been working hard, right? So you get that as a promotional gift when you first arrive. And now you're looking at an approximately monthly bonus of $4,000 a month. Just your bonus is what a lot of people make within a month. Now, when you add the general commission to that, okay, a Sharon Rose Master is making anywhere between $8,000 to $16,000 a month. You are now making what an executive makes, okay, at a traditional corporate job. You know, a director, a VP, you're not making that. And you know what the awesome thing is? You don't have to have a PhD. You don't have to have a master's degree. You don't have to have specific knowledge or an expertise in a certain field. All you have to have is persistence and a desire to succeed. Now, what do you think is going to happen now? What do we want to do with these Diamond Masters, right? If we want to continue growing, what do we want to do? You probably guessed right. We want to help them become Sharon Rose Masters, always helping our team to succeed, serving in humility, right? Cherishing the spirit. We want to make sure that we put their success before ours, because if we do that, we're automatically going to be successful. So when our 2 Diamond Masters on each group go ahead and become Sharon Rose Masters, we now become Star Master. This is the 4th mastership. We're more than halfway to the top. And then what happens here? Now it starts to get really good, because just the promotional gift when you arrive at Star Master is $10,000 cash and a vacation for 4. All right, so now you get to take not just your friend or your significant other, you can now take your family. And on top of that is a Star Master is now looking at an approximate monthly bonus of $10,000 per month. That's $5,000 every 2 weeks just in bonus. Remember, this is separate from the general commission. So we're now making money in 2 different areas. Okay, when we're combining what a Star Master makes in bonus and in general commission, you're looking at anywhere between $16,000 to $32,000 a month. Okay, that is now in the ballpark of what a programmer, a software developer in Silicon Valley is making, what CEOs make of very large companies. And we're now making this all because we have been working with our team. And think about it. These partners that you have, right? These Sharon Rose Masters that you now have on your right and your left, right? You probably have a very good relationship. This is probably family, right? Because we're all working together on this journey, all heading towards the same goals. And now we're more than enjoying this business and doing this business, right? Because we're making $16,000 to $32,000 a month. Now, it doesn't stop there. What do we want to do? We want these Sharon Rose Masters to become Star Masters. So we're going to help them. We're going to put our time, invest in them. And then what's going to happen when they become Star Master? We hit Royal Master. Now, when you get to Royal Master, this is where the big money really starts coming in, because just for you getting to Royal Master, you just made $50,000 cash as a promotional gift just for arriving to the position. You now get a car that's leased up to $1,000 a month. Now, I don't know about you. I've actually looked into it. Okay, you can lease a Maserati for $700. So think about what you can lease for $1,000. It's starting to get good, right? So you got your car that's being paid by the company. You just got gifted $50,000 cash, and you get a vacation for 4. And if that's not enough, the company now gives you a corporate card, okay, with $2,000 every month that you can utilize to invest in your business, promotions, invest in your team, right? How awesome is that? You're making money and the company's still giving you money to invest and continue growing your business. Now, a Royal Master just in bonus is making $30,000 approximately a month, okay? And in total income, you're looking at $32,000 to about $60,000. I want you to take a pause. I just want you to pause for a little bit and think about, what would you be doing if you were making that type of income? What would be different? What would change in your life? What are some of the goals that you have? What's that neighborhood that you want to live in? What are those cars, those vacations that you'd like to have? You know, what are those organizations that you wish you could be donating and helping your local church, helping a nonprofit? Whatever your goals and dreams are, do you not think that just at this level, which is the 5th level, we're not able to accomplish that? Of course. And once you're at this level and you're making this money, you're not going to want to decelerate, right? No, you're going to want to push the pedal to the metal, right? Step on the gas to continue to get to the top. So we're going to help these Star Masters. You got it. Turn to Royal Masters. We're going to pull them up, help them up, and then we're going to go ahead and become Crown Masters. Now, I want you to take a look at something. Our personal points have remained the same since Sharon Rose. It's 2.4 million. So this means that anything that we're buying for our home, we're buying, our dishwashing soap, we're buying our detergent for our laundry, we're actually buying it into our own groups, right? Because we don't need to buy any more points on our legs. Now, when you get to Crown Master, you get $300,000 cash. You get a vacation for 4. You get a luxury car value of $64,000, and you get your corporate card increased to $5,000 a month. Now, a Crown Master is making anywhere between $60,000 to $80,000 a month approximately. And I actually just heard an Imperial Master that was talking about how some Crown Masters are even making up to $120,000 a month. Think about it. Think about how much money you are making on a monthly basis in this position. And yet the company is still saying, you know what? We want to go ahead and give you more so you can continue to invest in your business. How awesome is that? And we're making money because we're helping people. We're giving people beauty. We're giving people health. We're giving people the opportunity to change their life, and we're helping them change their life. And in return, the company rewards us with this level of success. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think most of us have any opportunity or have had any opportunity that's come our way that gives us this ability without having the need to invest a lot of money in a business, right, in order to generate this type of income. Now, this is the sixth mastership. This is the one right before the top. And I want to get right to it because we want to help these royal masters get and turn into crown masters. And when they do, we now hit the goal. We hit Imperial Master. Imperial Masters make in excess of $100,000 a month. Just the monthly bonus is approximately that. But the awesome thing is when you get to this position, you actually get $1 million cash gift. And this is something that President Park, who's the president of Atomy, brings out in a special ceremony in a forklift. He brings it out cash. I'm not joking. Cash in a forklift to present it to you. You get a luxury car worth $78,000 and a driver included, which the company pays for. You also get your own office, 1,700 square feet, and secretary, which is also included and the company pays for. Your credit card, your corporate card gets increased to $10,000 per month, and you get another vacation for 4. Can you imagine that, making an excess of $100,000 a month? Congratulations, first off, because you're a millionaire. And on top of that, the company is covering all your costs of pretty much operating and doing your business. Now, you know what the beautiful thing in closing is that Atomy gives us passive income. When you start to reach these different levels, understand that, I mean, you could be the worst money manager and go off this month and spend all $100,000. And you know what the beautiful thing is? Next month, it's still going to come again. And you're still going to continue making it because it creates a snowball effect. And now what happened is you dedicated a good 3, 4, 5 years to your Atomy business. So that way you don't have to continue working later. So what makes more sense? Continuing on the same path that you're on, having to work for the next 20 years of your life, hoping that you get retirement or Social Security. And how much is that going to be? $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 a month? But you're going to have to work for the next 20 years. But I want to challenge you. How about you take the next 5 years, you dedicate yourself 100%, understanding that this is the way of the future. This is online, this is digital. This pandemic has just pushed us forward into this online sector. And we have the ability to reach all our dreams, all our goals, okay, here at Atomy, if we just dedicate ourselves for the next 5 years, so you don't have to work the next 25 years of your life for somebody else. So thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and do me a favor, don't waste any more time and get started on your Atomy business today.
Woo! Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Reverend Randall, can you
Yes.
hear me? Hey,
Hey,
Happy New Year. Good
Happy
good to
New
hear
Year
your
to you
voice.
too.
I see you had a question.
Do I have my hand up?
Hey, that's that hallelujah going on.
No. If I did, that is a big mistake. I'm sorry.
Okay. Indeed. Indeed.
What was
So,
the man's name doing the video? And could you post that for us, please?
um, yeah, that one I'm at to go hunt for that one again.
The video is in the chat.
But
The video is in the chat.
it's in the chat. Okay, good.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you very much.
Yeah, I posted it already because someone requested it, so I posted it earlier.
Oh, okay. You weren't looking for it, huh? Yeah, because that's one that I downloaded a long time ago. He does an excellent job, and I've met him in person and taken a picture with him too. So a couple times, great guy, great guy. So, any questions? It's about 9:22. We're gonna get ready to go at this time. But
Pastor
any
Bernard,
questions? Yes.
Pastor Bernard, you had a testimony of someone with diabetes. I was looking in the chat to see if I could get it to send it to a few people who actually have diabetes and scared of using the Him. But they keep telling me, "Oh, I want to use it, but I'm scared." So can you put? Is it possible we could get it in the chat? I could copy it so I could send it to these people, please.
It's already in the chat.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Uh-huh.
I'm I'm
Right.
I'm I'm not seeing it. I guess because my phone I had cut off by accident, so that's what it was.
Well, I'll send it. I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you so
I
much.
I
And
I'll
thank
text it to you.
yeah, and thank you for this video because this video actually, I don't know about anybody else, but to me, I get real excited when I hear him speak. If let's say, for example, I have never heard of Atomy before, and to hear him, it's like, hey, I want to do like so that should be a video that we can really use um to promote our business. The 48 people on the call, I mean, you can agree or not, but I believe that would help us to move our business to the next level.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
it's in the chat.
It's in the
It's in
chat,
the
but what's the name?
That's wonderful.
Sir, I have some new people on the line. Could you possibly speak briefly about generational wealth so that they might hear about how it's passed down to your generations, your children, your grandchildren? If you could speak on that briefly, I appreciate it.
Right. Okay. All righty. We'll get that done. Yeah. What it is that, let's say most insurance companies, they will when you inherit, you probably go like, one generation. Even on your job, they let you, you know, they inherit something one time. But with Atomy, you inherit an account. That's what you inherit, an account. And when you inherit that account is lifetime. It is lifetime. And so I'm going to show you a little chart that I did
Okay.
right here.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And see, on here, you're able, to leave it like 3 generations
Okay.
to your kids, but also your kids' kids
Mm-hmm.
for a lifetime. And the only thing they have to do is buy one product
Okay.
every 12 months
Okay.
because it's customer based.
Okay.
We met someone that inherited their father's account. They didn't know nothing about the business,
Okay.
and they didn't need to know nothing about the business. All they need to know is what products you like
Okay.
to maintain that.
Mm.
Now, if she hops in and helps it to grow even more, it can increase. Well,
Wow.
that's to your kids and your
Mm.
kids' kids.
Yes, indeed.
To your kids and your kids' kids. That's three
Grandchildren.
generations.
Your grandchildren. Wow. Mm. Yes,
Right.
indeed.
So that's a wonderful thing. We had one lady at age 70, she um what it is, she joined Atomy because she wanted to leave her kids them. She was poor. She wanted to leave her kids them something.
Mm.
And that particular person, 10 years later, became an imperial. So
Wow.
when you're talking about leaving your kids something,
Mm.
and that's over $100,000 a month.
Yes, sir.
I have
Wow.
met quite a few imperials,
Mm.
you know,
Wow.
and they'll tell you between 150 to 200,000 a month. Imperial
Mm.
master. Think about it. A lot of kids, they don't want to grow up and really do what you do. They want to do
Mm.
something else.
Exactly.
So Atomy does not put that pressure on them
Mm.
to do what you do.
Wow.
You have earned, you
Mm.
have worked hard to
Mm.
leave your kids and your kids' kids.
Mm.
So it could go to you, it can go to you, let's say to your spouse,
Mm-hmm.
one, to your kids,
Mm.
two, to your kids' kids, three.
Wow.
That's incredible.
3 generations.
Three
Wow.
generations.
Mm.
Right. So that's a wonderful thing.
It sure is.
Good,
Thank you.
good, good, good thing
Thank
to
you so
point
much.
out. Right.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, hey, we're gonna get ready to head out. Compassionate healthcare provider will will be this coming Thursday, 8 o'clock. Invite, invite, invite. If you know anybody with any sickness and disease, we're there to share certain protocols, educate you on the product, so you'll be well informed, to make your own decision on what you want to do, and to hear great testimonies each time. Okay, so that's happening on Thursday, and get with your upline, and on let me see. The website is going to go another change. It's going to be upgraded even more on December 11th. And between the 16th and the end of the month, anything that you order, they're going to double the PVs. They're going to double the PV between the 16th to the end of the month. So, if you're running for sales master, diamond, or whatever, that's the time to spread your wings and fly. Double PVs. That that's awesome. So remember that. Okay. All right. Again, happy New Year's, everybody. I'm gonna get ready to go. And let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's
Okay.
go. Spread your wings.
Hello.
All right.
Before you go, can you make this is Early Brown? Can you make sure you send me the diabetes video?
Okay. It's
I
it's
already
Sydney.
sent it to you early.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I sent you both of the videos that were posted.
Thank you.
And also some notes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dapper Real Wishes. She's an awesome
And this is
upline.
what
I'm
we call
telling you.
teamwork.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah.
This is what we call
Definitely.
teamwork.
Right. It's already there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Indeed. You know, I mean, when awesome. Hey, you guys are awesome.
Yep.
Y'all bad. Y'all super bad. Indeed. It's like, oh, it's already there. Already there. Oh, they be checking out them chats and everything. You got some great support.
Yep.
Some great support. So
And guys,
let's share.
Lisa will be back. Yeah, guys, Lisa will be back tomorrow. So,
Okay.
so if you have anyone new on this call, if you want to join us tomorrow,
Mhm.
she'll be going over the back office on her agenda for the whole month. So you guys come on. This is on at 8 p.m. because you'll learn a lot about your back office. She'll do like a big deep dive into our big back office on Tuesdays. So please if you have anyone new, she does do a lot of how to sign up, how to, or the whole basics of the website. So if you have anyone new on the call that signed up tonight with Atomy, make sure you get them on the call tomorrow night at 8 p.m. All right?
Amen.
Yep. And
Indeed.
guys, don't forget, today started the sale for our seminar, our regional seminar. So the tickets are available to be purchased. So, and our own Florence Lindor will be our vision speaker at our regional seminar in Fort Lauderdale on February 15th. So, hope to see you all there. And everyone have a great night, and we'll see you next time.
Okay. Great night.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night, John Boy.
Good
Good
night,
night, John girl.
everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night. All righty then. Everybody stay warm.
Yeah, that too. Yep, stay warm. Cause we
Yep,
down here
stay
in
warm.
Florida, we're gonna get in the 40s.
You know, I'm gonna go and do me some pure tea and hot,
Yep.
but just in a coffee cup size and
Yep.
hot. That's gonna be good. Yes, I'm
Yep.
getting ready to go do that.
All right.
PRT. Okay then. All right. Good night. Good night.
Good night, everyone.